My name is Ciara Crosby and I'm a Sustainability Co-Ordinator at Kingspan Group. While my tasks and activities vary week to week, we have a very structured workflow within our team where we have team meetings on a Monday and a Friday to go through different deadlines and priorities for that week. In my role currently, my time is split between data and reporting and supporting the sustainability programme's agenda as well. Within the data and reporting side of things, this includes ensuring completeness and accuracy of our non-financial data, which is input on a monthly basis into a centralised system. So tasks here would include auditing the energy, water and waste figures that are entered by our manufacturing, assembly and R&D sites. At Kingspan, we have a 10-year sustainability programme called Planet Passionate, and us as the group sustainability team have the responsibility of liaising with different divisions and tracking progress against those targets. We also have the responsibility to develop and write different procedures and technical documents on the subject. Another key aspect of my role is internal education, so this would include developing learning assets for different colleagues on topics of sustainability within the business. I feel similar to kind of multiple different roles, communication and working in a team is really essential. Within my role, I have the, opportunity to speak to multiple different people around the business, and really building that relationship and rapport with the people you work with is essential to driving any type of progress or getting different projects across the line. With that as well, I feel that to have the willingness to learn and ask questions is very important, and be really guided by your senior management. I suppose the communication skill can be really developed during your college career, but for me personally, the Years to Shape graduate programme within Kingspan really enabled me to kind of develop that skill even further. So during that programme, we were tasked with, as a group of 6 or 7 people, coming up with a project that would be beneficial to the business and aligned to Kingspan's strategic goals. We then as a group had to present that project and the findings to senior management. And kind of coming back again to the willingness to learn, I think it's very important to kind of get feedback and ask questions and be really guided by your senior management on your team. I graduated Maynooth University with a bachelor's in geography and accounting. So I suppose my initial kind of plan was to become a secondary school teacher in both of those subjects. It was only when I was doing kind of my undergrad and geography degree that I took a climate change module and actually really found an interest in that topic. So following on from that, I completed a master's in climate change science in Maynooth University as well, so a 1-year master's. And kind of nearing the end of that course, I kind of started applying to different graduate programs and was lucky enough to be accepted to the Years to Shape graduate program with Kingspan. One thing that drew me to Kingspan as a company, I suppose, was their extensive sustainability goals and targets. So I joined Kingspan in February 2021 as a sustainability graduate, and then later joined the graduate program in September of that year. Another key thing that drew me to the business as well was the fact that your role was made permanent from day one, so it really showed their kind of willingness to see you grow within the company as well and really kind of develop your career within the business. I think one key advice, or piece of advice I suppose I would give to a graduate or someone looking to pursue a career in this sector would be to kind of have a real keen interest in sustainability. I think that's really important, and I suppose always keen to learn more on the topic as well. So sustainability is quite a new aspect to any business that's kind of growing and being driven by policy and legislation. So to always kind of, I suppose, want to educate and learn more about the subject, particularly as a graduate kind of coming from college and into the working environment. I personally find e-learning modules and webinars and events kind of very helpful and beneficial to actually attend, even in person if possible, to really develop that kind of and grow your knowledge or kind of, I suppose, close any gaps in the knowledge that you might have. Again, kind of communication and working in a team is critical, but also to be a self-starter as well and work on your own initiative. I think it's important to become comfortable, I suppose, when given tasks, to really kind of, I suppose, have the confidence to do the tasks and push the boundaries and really kind of ensure that, I suppose, push yourself out your comfort zone, that you do become more comfortable in certain situations and taking on different tasks. One of the key things I love about my role, and particularly working for Kingspan in particular, is the people. So my team especially are very supportive and are always willing to help you should you need it. I also have the opportunity to kind of build global relationships with people across the business. And with that, I suppose, comes the perk of traveling to different countries, visiting different manufacturing sites, and learning the processes of Kingspan's products and how they are made. I suppose another key thing is how no week or day is the same. I think that kind of diversified workload has always appealed to me, particularly even coming from college, studying two very different subjects, where on the geography side of things would be very kind of essay based and research based, and then obviously accountancy very numbers and rule kind of focused. So that diversified workload has definitely always appealed to me and something that has transpired into my role today within Kingspan.